And kids, it's a September day in Florida, in Spring Hill, and it's hot, and I tried to protect myself from the love bugs so I wouldn't squirm and scream, but it was too hot, so never mind. So what we've got are some of my pre-mixed colors in squeeze bottles, and a container I found at the local church resale store, which I think I'm going to use as a palette and put some colors into. I don't know if I'm going to use my butter dish or not, but it's an awesome scoop. If you are looking for a scoop, I recommend, oh, where did I put it? I don't know. There it is. I recommend the covers to that hold Sharpie pens into their packaging, and just trim off the ends. I'm not sure what I'm going to use or what I'm going to do, but it is playtime for me, and I accidentally bought a 5-pack of black primed canvases from Michaels, thinking that they were on sale, and so I'm going to make them pay for themselves, if at all possible, by playing with what I have here. I've got glasses, and I have, you might have seen the wet rag, and I'm thinking I'm going to fold it up and use it to make little swipes. And then, because I expect to force myself to leave some canvas showing, yeah, like it's not that much of a possibility, but it could happen. So this is Anita's metallic, and wherever I put it, I'm going to add some bright colors that I would usually think that might dry darker. And I'm going to swipe as far as they'll go. They're a little evenly distributed, so I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that. But I never give myself the availability of using the neons with the white right out of the gate. So today I'm going to do that because I want to know that's not a neon, and that's definitely... Well, whatever goes. Today is permission day. Here's my other color over here. And I will add some other colors to these. I should probably add them in puddles because that's the best way to pull a swipe. Let me see what else I've got. I wanted to use some blue, but I like the metallic blues better than anything. And there's one, and there's two, and there's three. I'm going to give that a bit of a shake. I'm going to try and put these on the off side of these blobs of white paint because I figure that's where I'm going to wind up starting. And I could actually put some of those anywhere I want. I have no idea what's about to happen. And that is the truth. But I did want to use some gold, so maybe I'll just put that wherever. And I wanted some orange for pop. So I'm going to do some of that as well. Trying to figure out, you know, as I pull my cloth, where it's going to go is not easy until I've tried this once. So that's why I'm trying it. Maybe a little bit of white. I didn't put the blue in. Okay. I will put the blue in. That really doesn't look very shiny, but I know it is because I wipe a finger around the top of my container. Alright, what else? What else? What else? What else? I want a lighter color orange. I might even want some yellow. Alright, so no time like the present. Am I done? Probably the answer to that is almost never. I love that green, so that green is a good thing. I want to put a little bit of black. It occurs to me that I might want a swipe color. Now, do I want it to be black, or do I want it to be this purple, which I just picked up as I asked you? Something you cannot answer. I'm sorry about that. So I think my swipe cloth is wide enough. I don't know what's going to happen. I may have to stop and rinse it off. I'm going to get my press and seal out. Yes, if I used my other container for dots or something, which is always a possibility, by the way. Let's fold it in half to begin with. Let's get out the black like I said I would. There we go. And let's go from away toward me. And see how I like that first time out. I'm going to wet that again. Sometimes my paint rags are a little painty. Oh, there's our first love bug joining us. Oh, goody. And I'm expecting I may want to just link these up. I did something like this on a white canvas a long time ago, and I'm sort of counting on it not looking like an utter disaster. I often will like the anomalous, strange shapes and gaps left behind. So that's my plan, is to allow myself some gaps and strange shapes left behind. I originally thought I might be willing to put a balloon in here, and I really want to go back and add some color there. So what's it going to be? And maybe some of the white with it. I haven't left my tops off today. It occurs to me I could use this right here for that also. Make that cohesive and spin around a couple more. And do I want to do it yet? I do. I just want to give myself permission because I can, like my book under Show More on the Amazon link. So I'm going to take the colors that I started with and accent what I have. Yes, and I see that over there. I also think I might want to saturate that. Can I? Oh, I want to. I want to fake that out so bad. I'm leaving paint bottles in my way and dripping moisture on the canvas that I do not want to drip. All right. I do want to just keep dipping and spinning. And I thought I might get away with that. Oh, I like that gold cell. I really didn't want to get rid of that much. So it's a lot abstract, but I think, I don't know what I think. Hang on. I'm still thinking about it. I think if I look for these puddles and use them, that it might still be okay. Just dipping my wet rag in there, looking for shapes that need to be filled. I kind of like this color in here. And I'm thinking I could probably, not the sharp end. The sharp end can be disastrous. I'm just going to pull that right around. I might put some purple in there because I love the purple. And I have some shimmering purple, and that purple is over here, and I think it would look wonderful in this. I'm going to fall short of the mark that I want because I know I can pull it out. Not the sharp end. And agitated paint will often sell, so it doesn't necessarily have to be just a swipe. And that's not making me unhappy. I don't know if it's done yet or not. I'm going to put some paint, this wonderful purple, which I believe is a Sargent that was sitting in my drawer for so long. When I saw it, I went, ooh, let's make some of that up. And the only reason I stick my skewer in there is to sort of let the raised, the puffy part of the paint relax a little bit. Looks like I could easily add purple to everything pretty happily, but I'm sure there are people who are going like, we're not surprised. And I have no idea if this magenta, excuse me, this neon purple from Folk Art that is a multi-surface paint will last. But it doesn't keep me from wanting to put a bunch of it on there. I keep trying to use the wrong end of my skewer, and I don't know why. So, I didn't dot anything, and I still kind of want to do that. But I'm looking at my composition and deciding really where I would like to add my colors as opposed to where they are. I think that this white, the metallic from Anita's will serve me well down here because I don't think that there's enough color in that circle. And I am going to keep trying to fake it out. Hopefully you can see some of that. I'm going to roll what's on my skewer right over the side. And as I do so, it mixes the paint also. And it fakes it out way better than you would probably imagine. And I bet anything a basting brush would make it even more of a great fake. I've got a bottle top in my hand. Go figure. Come out. So, I don't have any spare paint around here, and I didn't make up any containers. But there's always paint to steal, and steal it I will. I see this big, beautiful blob of paint over here, and I'm thinking, that's skewer fodder. So I'm just going to steal paint and pull it right down over the side, and then whatever's left, I'm going to put where it looks like it could use some. As in, right there probably. And roll it down over the side. And use my finger to tap it into place too, because it was nice and thick there. So I did something like this a long time ago on a white canvas, I believe. It might even have been a black one, and I wouldn't remember correctly. I've just, you know, I've done 840 videos, most of which you can find if you look for them on the end screens by going to my channel. I want that to blend more, or I want a darker blue in there, and or a purple, and maybe the purple's it, maybe it isn't. Let's try the Art Minds. Which I should remember one of these days is Mystique. I don't like that light blue next to that purple. Don't ask me why. And now I have dots. Okay, well, what else do I need in there? I kind of want to put that rag back in right here. I wonder if I can do that. Let's very gently fold it sideways. Let's very gently make sure we don't have any extra little pieces of rag. Now, do I have another place I want to put that residual? And I do. And that's okay with me. I did pull most of my paint into my way, unfortunately. I'm going to try and use the edge of that rag with that paint on it with some caution. Ooh, almost, yep, don't do that. Do not hit your paint bottles with your elbow. And I'm going to use my residuals on the edge of my canvas. And I gotta say, I'm not hating that. It's not exactly what I want yet. And I probably will run out of time. Although I still have 3 minutes. That's awesome. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to take this rag again. Get the little extra pieces that are clinging over out of the way. Use the residuals on the edge of the canvas. Dip my rag in wherever I want. And pay attention to my composition. To the best of my ability. Or similar. It's coming along. It's got some beautiful things about it. Things I like anyway. I'm liking that I can make these little shell shapes. That's a lot of white right there. Use some of that right over the edge. That kind of worked. Just keep right on. Using the residual paint on my rag and hoping that it doesn't turn to mud. So far so good. Amazingly so, actually. Just going to dip it in some paint and stick it down. I kind of want some more of that purple over here. And I'm going to throw a little bit of white right there too. And hope I can keep cheating and getting away with my dipped rag. As long as the rag is damp, it doesn't seem to super saturate with the paint. That's not my cleanest mark, but I have a clean part of the rag left, so I will just drag that over. What else? I'm not unhappy with that actually, so I'm thinking maybe torch. Trying to decide if it's cohesive enough, and I kind of think it is, but I also kind of want to add some dots. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And whatever dots I add will cover any little indiscreet marks that have landed on. I kind of like the white one. And I can always go back and add more dots. I think the orange will dry nicely, so I like the sound of that. I don't know if I'll keep the pink at all, but I'm kind of hopeful. If I didn't have so much time left, I might be less willing to add dots. Wow, I misread my timer. Okay, so I got 2 minutes left to tell you guys. Wow, that was really fast. That was the fastest 3 minutes ever on the planet. Shop my Amazon link below the video to help me out, and I could use all the help I can get. I think every creator at YouTube might be needing some help when the changes that are occurring for 2020 come about. We shall see. In the meantime, I love to have your money for my art supplies, so thank you very much for being helpful and contributing in the past. And if you contribute in the present, you will be included in this month's drawing, or any month's drawing, as long as I'm still having drawings, that is. And I like the pink dots too. Yes, I do. And the first love bug has landed on my ankle. There we go. Swipe spirals and dots. And I'm actually really enjoying this. This is a fun piece. Don't have anything to complain about right now. Miraculously so. I could probably make them lead them around, but I don't know that that's necessary. I really still kind of want some blue dots, and I can have them if I take a minute. I should tell you guys that I do sell my artwork, and I do give classes at the house in Spring Hill. And underneath the video you'll find a paint pouring recipe. You'll find some clothing I designed, and there's all over t-shirts and leggings and a whole slew of other awesome products. Christmas is coming. You could help me out, and yourself, because somebody's going to be very impressed with what I made. I am. Yeah, go figure. Anyway, I love you guys. There's over 80,000 of you. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. I'm really happy to hear from you every day, and I'm really happy that I'm pleased that I can inspire you guys to find new ways of doing things and have fun doing things a different way. So there's 1 minute left, and I have decided that I want some of this minty green also for my dots, and then I'm going to call it good. And I might touch up a couple spots over the edges that you can't see anyway. But I love this green. Yes, the green is what I wanted. And I'm happy to entertain you guys. So please come again and check the end screens for the exhibition video that will show you this month's drawing winners, prizes, prize choices. There's also a painting credit this month, and as an option to the artwork, and that comes with my signed copy of my book. I love you guys, like, so much. Thank you so much for being here. If you're looking for a Facebook group, you might find one on Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation is for students, and Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation, for fans and collectors is for fans and collectors. So you're probably gone, but if you want to shop more, look for the Shop Now button on my Expressionist Art Studio Gallery totes and more. I love you guys. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard going, that was kind of fun. That was a good warm-up. I don't think I mind that at all. And I'm pretty much done. I'm going to torch. I'll see you guys